My name is Janet Doherty, and I am the Executive Director of the Environmental Protection Commission.
And you asked SwiftMud today to delay a decision on pumping the Morris Bridge sink. Why?
We have concerns with the permit moving forward that there's not reasonable assurance to protect the wetland system that exists at the headwaters of the Hillsborough River. So that's why we actually sent a letter out in denial of the permit.
Someone from Tampa Bay Water said that they aren't always able to take water out of the Tampa Bypass Canal for drinking water, so that would eliminate that as a source in part of the year. Does that concern you that there might not be enough to have minimum flows at the bottom of the Hillsborough River?
The reality is that the taxpayers of Hillsborough County spent $1 billion on infrastructure projects, the reservoir, surface water treatment, and desal. So the city of Tampa, if they were to purchase that water, they would have enough to meet minimum flows and levels during times of drought. Our concern is that they want to pump this sink during the drought. The environment does not have the opportunity to purchase water from a regional water supply, and the taxpayers the governing board voted for that project years ago just so we wouldn't have to pump from springs and sinks.
If I could read behind the lines of something you just said, it sounds like maybe if the city of Tampa stepped up and just said, okay, we'll pay for this water instead, that might be a solution?
I definitely think it's a solution that during times of drought that they use the regional system, which is the reservoir, the surface water treatment, that is the bypass canal. That's why there isn't enough water, because that would be diverted. And also the desal plant, which was permitted to run at capacity and voted on by our governing board to run at capacity, and it just basically stays wet now. It's not utilized.
Does the EPC have a position on the safety of pumping from Morris Bridge Sink or even Blue Sink?
Well, as far as safety concerns
Either
for
sinkholes
water
or
quality,
water quality.
Definitely sinkholes. I mean, you look at Lake Park just opened up with sinkholes, but obviously our karst system, when it gets wet and dry, sinkholes open up. So we not only sinkholes, but wells went dry. So that's kind of an indicator that sinkholes will probably be coming next.
Thanks so much for your time.
Thank you.